MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Columbus Clippers and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK? Casey Waters will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So a relatively routine. Steven Sung will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he's retired 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home.
He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Casey Waters is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Casey Waters is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting.
Casey Waters will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired. Elmer Corona gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it.
Now batting.
Casey Waters will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the
1 ball, 2
fastball
strikes,
by him
count.
here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Casey Waters comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Dribbled to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first. Todd Roberts gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Push to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody. Robbie Grossman gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third. Billy Gonzalez will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Valenzuela is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead. Casey Waters digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You gotta love any game that's this tight, this late.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Final line score for our ball game for the victory.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Columbus Clippers. In now, Casey Waters, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just 1 win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortune.
Got him. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors. Casey Waters digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Jolly is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mikey Matzuk is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hot shot to third. And reined in, one away. Casey Waters will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Jolly is there for it, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Bottom part of the order. Luke Maile will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6. Casey Waters will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so game long.
To third, right to him. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Columbus Clippers and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Casey Waters will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. Sung is under it near the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the...
He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
On the ground to third, Waters. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. We've played an inning, still... Nick Franklin will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Casey Waters is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Line to the right side. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired. Nick Franklin comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Waters. No problem here, 1 away. Casey Waters will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to... And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably